Hey fans, it's me Aaron for a comic show. I got these fresh new t-shirts, bright colors, I got a new haircut, things are looking great. Our Indiegogo crowdfunding for our expansion of the Geek Easy and Remodeling Comic Shop is going amazing. It's at about 30% now, 20 more days to go. Get a shirt, get cool stuff, it's fun. And if you're like a comic book creator, dude, seriously, I'll make a video just on your comic. I love comics. Having a good time, drinking. It's my breakfast of champions. It's oatmeal porter, so you know that's kind of breakfasty. Comics. This is the best comic of the week. I'm so excited about. It's The Wicked and the Damned by the same creative team as Phonogram and the same creative team as Young Avengers. Essentially, it's what if gods were pop stars, and you know the way we worship pop stars. What if they were gods and they actually had like some kind of powers, like the superheroes? We're the gods, we're the pop stars, and the fans cosplayed as them and worshiped them, and all kinds of crazy stuff ensued. And I love Gillen McKelvie, awesome art. Give this a shot, seriously. It's already sold out by on Diamond, but I ordered so many of them because I don't care. I like to sell good stuff. I don't care if I'm stuck with good stuff for a week or two as the rest of the public catches on to how amazing it is. But it's phenomenal. And I also ordered very heavy on the O'Malley cover. Brian O'Malley, it's the guy from Scott Pilgrim. He did a cover. So seriously, check it out. You'll thank me. It's awesome. And check out Phonogram if you haven't checked out their Phonogram. There's a $1 first issue that we have, and it's just a really good time. Moving on, here's a weird pick for me. It's Boom, Thomas Alsop. And this book was awesome. This is the book that Rich Johnson said it's Constantine for fans of Constantine. Like essentially, it's like what if Constantine was Constantine? It's like Hellblazer, like the hard drinking, I guess he still smokes, but it's the kind of unrepentant, irredeemable John Constantine. It's a magician in Manhattan, instead of London, it's Manhattan, and he is the hand of the island. And it goes back where Constantine is like, I don't know, there's something with demon blood and Emperor Constantine, and maybe the guy that put the spear in Christ's side was what cursed Constantine. Here, it is a Native American curse that was on one of his forefathers way back in the beginning of colonial times, 1700 something. And there's nice flashbacks with that, and it's just, the dude's just a jerk. He's just a total asshat, and I love it. It's fun. He's a YouTube sensation. Not like me, I have a few subscribers on my YouTube, but he does all kinds of celebrity stuff, but he also actually does protect the island of Manhattan from supernatural threats. And between that, drinks himself stupid. So does that excite you? It's kind of like Hellblazer. It's awesome. I loved it. Give it a shot. Moving on, Sex Criminals #6 is out. This is the first issue after the collection. So snatch it up. If you got the collection for $10 and you were on the fence about whether you wanted to get it in single issues or next collection, if at all you want to get in single issues, get it now because that's the book that always sells out for Image instantly. It's that issue right after the collection, especially after the first collection. But even with Saga, it's like after the third collection. It's like, oh, 19 sold out, day of. But love Sex Criminals, love the sex tips in the back. You can't knock it. MPH, More Drugs and Super Speed. Mark Miller is awesome, phenomenal book. Love it. Basically love everything he does. He's awesome. TMNT Turtles, why am I covering this? It's Turtles in Time. I love this artist, Campbell. I liked his Wet Moon. I liked his Glory. I like his Turtles. And I like Turtles in Time. I like Turtles and dinosaurs. Duh, it's a no-brainer. Turtles and dinosaurs, that's what you get in this issue. Awesome. Moving on. I mean, that's really all you have to say. Great art. Ninja Turtles with dinosaurs, done. That should be, ka-ching, shut up and take my money. Loved it. Velvet, another Image, Volume 1 for $10. Super Spy, wanted for murder. Did she do it? Did she not do it? Who knows? You can find out. Mystery. And it's Brubaker. Brubaker and Epting, the same creative team that brought you the legendary Captain America run, Death of Captain America. And this book came out, Pinocchio Vampire Slayer. It's like the omnibus collection of the whole thing by Jensen, who I've loved forever. He's a regular at Heroes Con. I'm going to see him at Heroes Con this weekend. If you're at Heroes Con, you'll see me, say hi. You'll see some bright-ass t-shirt, you know, be stumbling around. You know, let's hang out, let's have a beer. But this book is great. Vampire Slayer, Pinocchio. Essentially, he tells a lie, breaks his nose off, and slays vampires. Mark Waid said, this is the greatest read all year, and his nose didn't grow one bit when he said that. So, I mean, it's awesome. And how is he a living wood and all this stuff? Maybe he was carved from the tree of life, you know, like in the book of Genesis, and maybe there's this thing with vampires and the spiritual, supernatural stuff, and maybe this book is a whole lot deeper, yet fun, than, you know, what it sounds like. But seriously, you got this little wooden boy talking mad shit, lies, breaking it off, killing vampires. It's fun. Get it if that excites you. And get it signed at HeroesCon. Moving on to DC. Got a lot more of these covers for the bombshells. This one's my favorite. It's Batwoman as like League of Her Own. It's like a baseball card. And of course it's card number 52 because New 52. Great cover, great use of the thing. Another one that's my second favorite is the Rejuvenating Cream for Ra's al Ghul. Talia al Ghul, it's like Lazarus cream, makes you younger. Awesome, I'd buy that. Anyway, this issue of Batman and Ra's al Ghul is kind of what leads right into Robin Rises. And it's a non-stop punch out of Batman and Ra's al Ghul. It's great. I loved it. And it has a really, really, really wacky ending that makes me think that Robin Rising is going to be not at all what I expected, not at all what you expected, probably. I mean, seriously, the last page is very out of left field. It's out of this world. It's ridiculous. But, you know, I'm in. You know, if you're going to bring back a dead character, comics have done this so many times. Do it in a way that's ridiculous, a way I haven't seen before. Don't just throw them in a Lazarus pit. All right, moving on. Wonder Woman, another brilliant cover. She can do it. Harley Quinn, I like both of the covers, but obviously Amanda Conner rocks. And it seems like Poison Ivy is a regular guest star in the book now, and I couldn't be happier. I love them together. Future's in, you have a homeless Batman Beyond. It's dragging a bit right now, but I'm still digging. I love this 5 years in the future. How did they get here? How did this happen? What big thing is going to happen with all that crazy OMAC stuff? And what happened with the Earth 2 war? Who died in that? What's all that about? You get a lot more stuff with that. And a lot of stuff of what the hell happened to Firestorm Ronnie Raymond? Why is he such a dick? What happened to him? You find out in this, which hasn't really been touched on. He just seems like a total dick. And now you know why. Batman Eternal. I love this art. It was Ian Bertram. I liked it. It was cool. And Batgirl was the star of this issue. Obviously, it's her dad, Commissioner Gordon, that's up for trial. And you got a little bit more Stephanie Brown, Clue Master, all that stuff that you're probably loving about Batman Eternal. And Red Hood and his Outlaws. It was awesome. And finally for DC, Lights Out, Green Lantern, the collection's out. And that's where Venditti and Charles Soule, Justin Jordan, Van Jensen really put their stamp on. Here is where we're pivoting off of the Jeff Johns thing. It was all lighty-brighty, light brights, beautiful, crazy colors, and this is lights out. The emotional spectrum is actually destroying the universe, and yeah, everything's crap now. So, you know, I liked it. I like this darker take on the Green Lantern universe. And, you know, as much as I loved everything Jeff Johns did and still love it and still have all the merchandise, still reread it, these guys could not have come onto that and done, you know, Lighty Brighty Part 2, or not quite as good as Jeff Johns doing what Jeff Johns was doing. They have to do their own thing that's different from that, or else they're just would pale in comparison to Jeff Johns' brightness, so they obviously should turn the lights out. So, yeah, anyway, it was cool. Original Sin, I was so in love with this issue. I laughed out loud so many times. Jason Aaron, like, yes, it's not supposed to be funny, but when you put Punisher and Doctor Strange in the same room arguing, when you put Punisher and Rocket Raccoon comparing gun size arguing, when you have Bucky saying what he says to Punisher in here, no one should be able to live saying what he says to Punisher in here. It's ridiculous. And then all right, it's revealing more of these secrets, and you look at the eye and you see and what you see can't be unseen. You don't really want to see it, but you can't not see it when you're there, and blah, blah, blah. This ending you can't unsee. This ending, yes, the ending to 3 was ridiculous. This ending is just, I did not see it coming. I should have seen it coming, and I freaking loved it. I just yelled like a very bad word out loud, and I had to show my guys doing the pull and ruin the ending for them. I'm not going to ruin the ending for you, but I love this issue, Original Sin. Jason Aaron is just, he's on fire here. Great awkward team-ups, great crazy mystery, and the big bad, the mystery bad guy or the mystery good guy, the mystery hand that's orchestrating this all, that, on the first page, the promo page, it has a mysterious boss is revealed this issue. And that's what I was like, OMG about. It was ridiculous. Moving on, Original Sin, 500 years in the future with the Avengers. This was pretty awesome with that. I'm enjoying that. Silver Surfer, finally issue 3's out. Dan Slott's killing on Silver Surfer. Mike Allred's art is great. I'm loving that book. And Dan Slott's finale to Superior Spider-Man is here in collection this week. So get it if you hadn't gotten the single issues. And hell of a week. A lot of good comics, and I can't wait to go to Heroes Con. And seriously, you guys, if you want to get a cool t-shirt, do some of these backer things where you can get some cool stuff to support our store, do it. Get your name on the wall for $5, and then when you come here to Orlando to visit, check it out. We'll probably give you a free beer. Seriously, if I'm here. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Again, if you see me in Heroes Con, say what's up. I'll probably be wandering around like an idiot. And if you're a local and here in town, Tuesday's trivia, Wednesday's open mic, Thursday's comics and comics, stand-up comedy in a comic shop. Friday is, as always, nerdy karaoke. And this Saturday is Kawaii Till You Die. It's a J-pop dance party, seriously. Like, it is exactly what it sounds like. And there's a lot of cosplay. And it's just an amazing good time. So hope to see you there. Thanks. Bye-bye.